Hello, all you beautiful people. Hope it's been a blessed day for all of y'all and that you've had opportunity to grow and learn some things. And yeah, I hope you're getting more than what you signed up for whenever you joined a health revival. Well, this week is our fourth meditation, and the principle that I want to discuss with you guys, I'm out here practicing what we preach and getting some grounding out here, this little walking trail out behind my house, and getting out in nature. And yeah, it's just always a great place for me to decompress and think, and seems like my spirit just gets quieter when I'm out here doing this, listening to the birds. I tried to get as far away from the highway as possible because we do have pretty heavy traffic this time of day. But anyway, the principle behind this step is courage, and the simplest definition of courage that I use in my own life and that I've ever heard is being afraid and doing it anyway. So that's going to be important with this meditation, with this step that we're going to take together, because, and you'll hopefully see a pattern on why we've done things a certain way. Because if we did this step first, if we address this principle first, some of you may have just slammed on the brakes and been like, I'm not going any further. But because we've already talked about what our perfect day looks like, we've already tried to reestablish our connection with God, and built that stronger in order to give us more faith and more belief. It brings us to this step, which is getting into some of the nitty-gritty of why most of us, including myself, fail in our attempts to stay healthy. Why we have yo-yo dieted and done all these different things. And for me, and I know for my mom, and for just about anybody that I've ever talked to or counseled or coached that has struggled with their weight or any other addiction, a food addiction, which, if you have weight issues, you got a food addiction. So let me gather my thoughts here. So what we're going to try to do in this step is bring to the surface a lot of the things that maybe have kept us from being able to not just attain a certain weight or a certain lifestyle of healthiness, but haven't been able to maintain that lifestyle. And so what I want you to do is I've asked you to hit at different points to write things down, because I think that's important. I want you to write down or spend some time meditating on, or praying, or however helps you bring these things to light, on where have you been angry? What are you angry at? What are you resentful, or who? What or who are you resentful towards? Where is there unforgiveness in your life? Where is there fear in your life? Where is there lack of faith? Where is there frustration? Any number of negative emotions or negative feelings that you have on a daily basis, or sometimes or however that works out for you. I want you to spend some time getting really honest with yourself about where those things are and who they're with, and write them down, and be as vulnerable and as transparent as you possibly can be with yourself about where you're at. Maybe it's a spouse, maybe it's a a boss, maybe it's a child, a friend, a former friend that treated you wrong or did, something to offend you. And I want you to just write those things down. And again, I encourage you to be as vulnerable as possible with these things. Even if it takes you back to your childhood, something you've been holding on to for years that you haven't been able to get out. And just do that. This is going to be it's a tough one, but again, the principle here is courage. It's being afraid and doing it anyway. And hopefully you will, and at any point in time, feel free to reach out to my mom or me. She has my cell. If if you're a guy and you feel like you feel more comfortable speaking with another guy, or it doesn't matter, either one of us, to be able to talk about struggling through this. And you're probably going to struggle. If you don't struggle through it, you're probably not doing it right. And I hope you can just trust us at this point. We've got a long list of people that have been successful in our program, and we're trying to add more value. And I hope you can just take my word for it that until these things are addressed, it's going to be difficult for you, just like it was difficult for me. It is difficult for me to maintain an overall healthy lifestyle, a mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional healthy lifestyle, if I don't address any negativity that I am entertaining in my life, and allow them to keep me back from who it is that I'm meant to be. And so I hope this helps all of you guys. And again, it may be a struggle, but feel free to reach out to my mom. That's what she's here for. That's what I'm here for. And yeah, just start writing, and I think you'll be amazed at what comes out. But also, when we get into next week, this principle will apply to next week as well. There is a different principle that we're going to talk about, but it will apply to next week as well, because you're going to have the opportunity to, if you don't this week, you're going to have the opportunity to get all of this stuff into the light. And I hope you can trust us. I mean, it's not something you have to do, but it's a strong suggestion. So anyway, I look forward to hearing what you guys unearth. And we love y'all, and we're proud of you. Thanks.